Hey friends, just a quick video talking about what I think is one of, or is the most important trait that a man can have in order to become an elite level horseshoer. All right, I had to switch locations. There was a exceedingly loud frog in a steel pipe fence post right by where I was making a video a minute ago, and so it was spoiling my concentration, and it was ruining everything. Anyway, the one trait that I think that you need, that the most important trait someone can have to reach an elite level in a horseshoeing career, really is the same thing that you need in any career, in any endeavor, any pursuit, any vocation, and that is to just strive to be a quality human being. And by that I mean being humble, confident, and honest, and 100% honest in doing your best in every time, in every situation where no one else is looking. And we've all fallen short of that mark. I know I have. But conscientiousness has always been, I've been on the overside. I've struggled with, being too conscientious sometimes. You gotta find a spot to draw the line and where it gets into OCD. But like I say, this is something that I believe anyone can develop. It takes a little bit of self-awareness. And for example, the way I've developed it in myself, one of the ways is that when I started on the racetrack, I guess this was in 2006, sometimes I'd stay out late and carry on, and then one of my big clients would call in the morning at 8 o'clock or 7:30, and they'd want a horse shot after the break at 9. And I might have been, and if I was living a pretty good little drive away from the track, so I would make up some reason why, I hadn't got up early and wasn't ready to go and get it. And, little white lies like that are not a big deal, but they add up over time. And over a couple years, I noticed myself doing that, and it always hurt a little bit, because I knew, in saying whatever bullshit I was saying to blow them off and say I wasn't going to be there, I always felt like I didn't believe myself, and I could tell he knew I was full of shit. Now, if you're a psychopath and you're really good at lying, then more power to you. That might work out over the long term. But that's the one trait that I've seen among people that have been successful over time and are really elite, truly elite, and not just guys that can talk the talk, but and have a cool rig. And I've had the good fortune to work for some really quality clients, and made some friends over the years that the people you want to be around, that have good horses and pay good, and they know what they want. They'll tell you, and they're direct and straightforward. And it doesn't matter, like the one guy I'm thinking of in particular, it doesn't matter if he's hiring a doctor or a lawyer or whoever, or just someone to go on a walking tour of England with. He's not going to put up with you if you're full of shit. And for whatever reason, there's a lot of guys that are full of shit in the shoeing business. I don't know, I'm not making any judgments. Maybe it's a Pareto distribution thing, but you got to be confident, humble, and honest, trustworthy in the smallest of things. And if you're just a good person, then they're not always going to like you, but they'll respect you. And you don't want to do this so that they'll like you. You don't want to do it to be needy and be like hoping that, they'll invite you to the they'll invite you on the hunting trip this year or whatever. No. You do this because you're a child of God that was created to tell the truth, and that will resonate through all the things you do. Whatever you do in life, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be a horseshoer or a rock star or petroleum geologist. Developing and striving for that, to become that quality human being that I believe God created us all to be, is going to be the most important thing you do. Even more than the skill development. That will come naturally if you put the time in and the effort. So I'm getting off my soapbox now. I'm losing the light, but thanks for watching this far. And I will be back hopefully next week or sooner. Some more videos. Adios.